Harrington, midfield, 40, 30, 20. Kade Harrington capping off a big night here in Huntsville.
1,011 yards and 10 touchdowns over the last 4 games. Like, what do you say to all of that? How's it make you feel?
I think that's a good offensive line production, good blocking across the board. I owe that. I've said it over and over again. I owe it all to those guys up front. They do a tremendous job week in and week out preparing. It's just fun when you're going out there, and when you're best friends with all the guys that are blocking for you. It makes it that much more fun, and it's a reward for all of us when we score a touchdown. I would say 85-15. 85 of them, 15 me. The reason being is because they create the gaps for me to run through. They create the open lanes. They do most of the work. I would almost even go 90-10 with it. I mean, they do so much more work than most people truly realize, and it's awesome to be able to run behind them. No, I went into the season thinking this is the best team we have: offense, defense, special teams. We're gonna try to win a conference championship. I'm gonna do my job. I know everyone else is gonna do their job and do it to the best of their ability to be able to ultimately win a conference championship. I know, we've had a couple setbacks, but it's definitely, we can still make the most of this season. Playoffs, I know with how crazy this conference is, I know anything can happen. So we just got to go into this week with the mindset that anything can happen. We got to go out there and give it our all.
Like when you first got here, there were like doubters that said, "Oh, he's undersized. Yeah. He doesn't have the great overall open field speed and all that kind of stuff." What do you say to those guys who just like doubted you and all this now all the season? Like, Kade Harrington's the only person we can talk about now.
I wouldn't say much to them. I would just, I would say that it gives me a little bit of an edge, chip on my shoulder to play with. Makes you work that much harder in the off season. Makes you prepare that much harder, and just it just kind of fuels a little bit of fire for you. And especially as us as a team getting picked 8th, it's the same concept. It just puts us all, wanting to win that much more and gives us that much more of a drive to be successful.
What has the media attention been like for you?
It's been crazy. I've enjoyed every bit of it. It's been fun. It's been exciting. But ultimately, I know I'm getting a lot of recognition for this. But, I think for the most part, it's putting Lamar on the map. I think it will definitely help in recruiting, offense, defense, special teams across the board. I think it will just help us as a university too. Be able to just put us on the map and make people. Lamar football is good football. Make people want to come out, and I think we had a great home crowd our last home game. I hope to expect the exact same thing this weekend, and I think that's just making the buzz around Beaumont a little more exciting for us as a university.
But there was one particular tweet I'm pretty sure you saw from Donald Driver. He was an FCS player, a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion. He saw that. What did it mean to you, and what did it have to make you feel when he said, "We see you in the pros one day, 347"? That's. What did that make you feel? I
mean, that's one of the highest honors I've gotten, from a guy who has done it all before. And he's been in the league for a long time, great player for the Packers. It was truly just an honor to see that. It was shocking. I didn't see it for a while, almost about almost half a day later I saw it. And it was, it was surreal almost. It was a really, really cool experience, something that I'll definitely remember forever. And I'm proud that we're just able to get Lamar out there on the map, and that's the main goal right now.
What do you believe this team needs to do in order to accomplish either the championship or just the playoff berth?
Keep our heads up. Keep our heads up. Bounce back like we've done all season. Football is a game of ups and downs and adversity, and the best teams handle adversity the best. And I think that's what we got to deal with right now. We got to come out to practice on Tuesday. Mentally in it, we can't have a hangover from the previous loss. We have to bounce back just like we did against Southeastern and come out and do everything. Make sure that we're truly focused on Central Arkansas and put last week behind us.
Do you take your offensive linemen out and pay for their meals? So maybe that gives them an incentive to make those holes big for you.
I haven't yet, but I've brought it up to them, honestly. I really have. Brought them up, getting them pizza and stuff like that. I haven't yet, hadn't gotten around to it. We don't really have too much off time. But I definitely wouldn't mind doing something for them. I mean, with the job that they do, I mean, you can't even describe how well they do. And I mean, it's the best offensive line in the conference, and I truly believe that. And I would go as far to say, in the nation as well as FCS, and just the camaraderie and the type of guys that they are too. It makes it that much more fun too. They're really good people, and I just enjoy being around them.
Say this season were to end today, and you were nominated for the National Player, FCS Player of the Year, and win it. What would that feel like for you?
It'd be unreal. It'd be a true individual honor, but as well a team honor. I mean, most people who know, who have followed football understand there's much more to it than just, running the football. There's all kind of people doing, there's 10 other guys on the field doing their jobs, making everything come together for one play. And it would just be, it'd be an honor to bring back to the university. But we're just going to take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, and focus on the next game at hand.
Did you have that same drive when you first got a scholarship and you said, okay, I'm going to make the most of this, nobody's going to tell me I can't?
Absolutely. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm getting to play, college football, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I'm lucky that Lamar was the only school to believe in me and give me a chance, and I owe it all to them. It's been awesome.
Do you think there's some schools out there that said, dang, didn't we look at that Harrington kid from Kingwood and we passed upon him, and now look at him?
Who knows what they're saying, but I got recruited by quite a bit of schools in the Southland, but like I said, Lamar was the only one to to offer me, and they were the only ones to truly believe in what I could do, and I'm so blessed to be here, really am.